We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Kansas City Royals and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Tanner Roark, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Tanner Roark a lot of times gets lost in the shuffle. Really good sinking fastball. Former reliever that worked his way into the starting rotation. 93 to 95 miles an hour with sink. Power slider. Good changeup. I'd like to see him use the changeup a little bit more. Quality three-pitch mix. A pitcher and not a thrower.
First pitch of the at-bat. Adalberto Mondesi stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. But guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, I know these are two last-place teams if you look at the standings right now, but it's super early. They got a chance to right the ship. There's a lot of talent to fill both these rosters. Let's give them a chance to get their feet under them, but they got to start doing the little things right if they're going to push this in the right direction.
Batting second.
At the plate, Nicky Lopez. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
Oh, don't know what happened there, but he missed it. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Batting third.
So it's a lone runner all the way over at third after the error. And set to go is the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. Now the 0-1. Popped him up. Jansen is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting fourth.
Ready now, Jorge Soler. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
0-1.
Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. Into the corner and slicing foul. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. So a good job on the mound there as he'll strand the runner at third in the opening half inning. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Danny Duffy gets the call for game one of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Striding in, Joe Panik. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Out in front of it, strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Batting second. The third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
So the base is empty here with one away, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit softly on the ground to third. Dozier scoops it up, and there's out number 2.
Batting third.
Stepping into the box, Lourdes Gurriel. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Duffy sets. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. And this is Hunter Dozier digging in now. His career line against Roark up until this point. He's a .333 hitter. He also has 1 home run. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
Batting fifth. The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. No balls and a strike to count. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Going back is the center fielder. Still going back. And it's gone.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
At the plate now, Ryan O'Hearn, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Lifted down the line in left. Hernandez is in pursuit, and no one will track it down. Another 0-2 coming. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he takes strike 2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Royals get one on this swing by Perez. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Royals. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this team needs to keep their focus. Short road trips have a tendency to sneak up on you. Next thing you know, you drop 2 or 3 games and then you're back in your home ballpark. They have to find a way to go out there and execute all facets of the game and squeak a few of these wins out.
And the Blue Jays break into the hit column as that's a base hit.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Stepping up now, Bo Bichette, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's set, and the pitch. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Hernandez on at first, nobody out. A line shot to third base, and the runner gets back. No double play.
Batting 6, the right fielder,
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Randall Grichuk, a 2-run shot. Second home run early in the year as Toronto has taken a 2-1 lead.
Dan, you see the guy out on the mound. He's pitching with bad body language right there. There's blood in the water for a lot of these hitters.
You know, D-Roll, you have to make up your mind when you were out there. You're going to do one of two things. You're going to be the hunter or the huntee. And right now, they're hunting this guy.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Ready with the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Soler is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty here with two men out. Back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a two-out hit. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Derek Fisher the next to bat as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike one. Fisher, a previous member of the Houston Astros, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Hit to first. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Second baseman, Joe Panic.
Here's Joe Panic. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. So it's a three-run shot to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up two here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Next to the Blue Jays.
Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he popped him up. O'Hearn has room in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. We played 2 full. Toronto leads this one 5-1. Digging in now for Kansas City, Brett Phillips, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. First pitch on its way. Phillips is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
And now a pitch on the way. First pitch here is another fly ball. This one out to left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The bat, number 1.
At the plate, Nicky Lopez. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base.
The batter, number 50.
With Merrifield next to hit. And it's grounded just foul down the line. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Hard hit ball to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Lopez rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score, and it's now a 5-2 ball game.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
And he'll tag the runner coming by, at least make him throw it, and the inning is over. A run for the Royals on the RBI double. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Royals 2. Stepping up to the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He's set. Here it comes. High in the air, deep down the left field line. A ball that's tarrying. And he makes the catch in the corner. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Hernandez.
Pitch on the way. A bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
At the plate, Bo Bichette. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And gone up into the second deck. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the lead is now 7-2. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Now the Kansas City manager will make the slow walk to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll make a beeline for the showers, I'm sure, as he's going to want to put this awful night behind him as quickly as possible. Eric Skoglund is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Here's Randall Grichuk.
50.
As it's grounded sharply to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 6.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that brings up the left-handed hitter, Travis Shaw. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as the left-hander starts to throw. High in the air out to center field. Phillips is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. We played 3 full. It's 7-2. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Hunter Dozier. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Runner at first following the error, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Alex Gordon. Strike one to start the at-bat. Line toward the gap in left center, and this is into the alley. Extra bases for Gordon. Now this rolls all the way to the wall, and they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. That makes it 7-5 now. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. In there. Base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Gritcha is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
Now that
With Merrifield next to bat, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. 0-1 the count. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
4 runs here in this half inning. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Blue Jays on top. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
the catcher.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Into the box now, Derek Fisher, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. A base hit in his first trip. The 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
To the plate now, Joe Penn. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Soler is there, 1 away. So stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Swing and a ground ball to third. There's Merrifield. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Leading off for the Royals.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Popped him up.
Jorge Soler.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Up next for the Royals.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Sometimes it's all about the stuff you have.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as that'll pull him into a tie at 7-7. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today? Now, this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. So now to the plate, Ryan O'Hearn. Fastball there to start him out. This is bounced foul for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swings through it for strike number 2. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Gordon. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Royals are on top 8-7. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Into right field. That's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
First pitch on its way. Teoscar Hernandez is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Soler on the move. He's there and records the first out. Ready to take his hacks again, Bo Bichette, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. From the stretch, and he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field, and they take the lead. It's gone. So a 2-run shot to left center, his 2nd home run of the game, and they've taken a 1-run lead. Stepping in now, Randall Grichuk. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. 0-2 once more. Hit hard back up the middle. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
The first baseman, number 6.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Brett Phillips. Down the left field line and deep. Hernandez will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. Here's the first pitch to him. Adalberto Mondesi comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Number 1. Designated hitter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Nicky Lopez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. KC down in order. Up next is Danny Jansen. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
The catcher, number 9.
Bouncer to the left side. Dozier brings it in, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
1 out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And up next, the University of Virginia product, Derek Fisher. Lifted the other way out to left center. Gordon is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Joe Kent will stand in as we'll flash you back to the 2nd inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Soler going back, and this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen.
He just sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Grounded to third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Hey now. Blue Jays held in check. They lead it 9-8. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. Grounded back up the middle, reined in. Throw will not be in time, so good hustle there is now the possible tying run. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
And the batter ruled out.
In is Jorge Soler. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through for a hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. And up steps Salvador Perez. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Ready with another 0-2. Line to the right side. Grichuk has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. He's safe. The throw was offline, and this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
Number 66.
Now at the plate, Ryan O'Hearn. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. But the tying run comes across to score here as this one. Coming to the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Lourdes Gurriel.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Into center field. Line drive, base hit.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. Hernandez connects and sends it to deep left. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they've taken a 2-run lead. Jake Kalish comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Bo Bichette will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
Standing in now, Rendell Grichuk. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1. Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Hit hard to short. Oh, a diving stop to second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
The first baseman, number 6.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Travis Shaw. And now a pitch on the way. Chopped toward the second baseman. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors. Into the box now, Alex Gordon. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Now at the plate, Brett Phillips. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Marcus Stroman will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 0, Marcus Stroman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Adalberto Mondesi. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. No balls and 1 strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have...
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. Still trailing things. It's 11-9. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next to hit is the catcher, Danny Jansen.
Number 9.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
The batting.
Now batting, Derek Fisher. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Phillips is on his horse. He makes the running play. 2 down. Digging in once again, Joe Panic. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. The 0-1 on its way. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. So they're going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
At the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. High in the air out to center field. Phillips is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Toronto. They still lead it, though. 11. So next to the plate for the Royals, Nicky Lopez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Stroman steps into the windup. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Digging in to try it again, Whit Merrifield. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Shaw in foul ground. 1 out, nobody on. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And he pops it up. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. 1 out and a runner on second base. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Hunter Dozier. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. The tag, and he'll be called out. And that is going to do it for this ball game.
Hey, when this game started, there's no way they envisioned relying that much on the back end of the bullpen, but he gets the last 5 outs, sealing the win for the team and collecting the save for himself.
11-9 is how this one ends. The Blue Jays posted 11 runs on the scoreboard when it was all said and done. Tanner Roark gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Marcus Stroman hammers down the 5-out save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First